Well, lawmakers in Capitol Hill are planning to drop their massive omnibus spending plan for 2023 this coming Monday. And despite our national debt continuing to rise and inflation remaining stubbornly high, you could expect more sky-high spending in the new year from Congress. What's curious, though, and this is buried deep in the headlines, while the Biden administration says there's nothing to see here on the southern border, that there's no crisis here, their Department of Homeland Security is quite literally begging for more money. In fact, $3.5 billion of it. It's real money. So they've opened the southern border up, letting everyone in, and now want billions to deal with it. Joining me now is a member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, Claudia Tenney of New York. Congresswoman, good to see you.
Great to see you.
So this is what I think is interesting. The Department of Homeland Security put out this quote, and it said, after inheriting a broken and dismantled immigration system, which is not true, the DHS has effectively managed an unprecedented number of non-citizens. We have maintained safe and orderly and humane processes. We've ensured national security and public safety. Well, I mean, I read that statement, and I would think, man, these guys got this thing buttoned up, right? And which is clearly not true. But then they ask you guys, hey, can you give us like several $1 billion?
Yeah, it's incredibly hypocritical. In fact, today in this month, we're going to see record numbers coming across the border as we head into just less than a week away when Title 42 will be expired and will not be renewed by the Biden administration, which gives us one of the last tools we have left that weren't eliminated by President Biden by executive order, of course, to try to make our border even more porous, more dangerous with fentanyl, which is causing anywhere from 250 to 300 deaths every single day in this country because of illegal fentanyl coming across our border, not to mention the drug trafficking and the cartels running at the human trafficking, the smuggling. And now all of a sudden the Biden administration goes, oh, you know what? We have a real problem here, even though it's a very secure border under Secretary Mayorkas. Oh, no, we've got it secured. I've been to the border. I've seen the disaster, the human tragedy. I guess they're finally hearing and listening to the people on the southern border. I put a bill in, actually, that would say, let's rescind the creation of 87,000 new IRS agents to make the IRS as large as or about the size of our U.S. Marine Corps, and take that money and give it to the southern border so that our Border Patrol agents can deal with this onslaught of people and potentially criminals, people on the the watch list, the foreign terrorist watch list coming across our border. I mean, really dangerous things that the Biden administration is doing nothing about. And we have gotaways. We have people, we don't even know how many people are actually coming across the border. And we also have a New York border, by the way, that is somewhat porous at times, but because it's run by our New York governor. So this is a huge problem. Maybe the Biden administration is finally facing reality. I just think, even though it seems like a lot of money, and it is, I mean, in terms of, what it sounds like to you and me, but in terms of the devastation and just the tragedy at the border, I'm not sure this is going to make much of a difference. The policies need to be changed, and the policies and the laws that we had in place need to be enforced.
Right. So when you guys take the majority, how are you going to hold Secretary Mayorkas of the Homeland Security Department accountable?
Well, I would love to see him impeached, but as you know, we're not going to get that done in the Senate. We could probably do it in the House. But I think at this point, we are going to control spending, obviously. Some things that are not happening right now with this omnibus spending bill. Spending is supposed to originate in the House of Representatives. We've got a Senate right now that's got kind of a stranglehold on us. They have a slight majority, and it would take only 41 senators to stop this omnibus spending bill, to allow the Republicans to do a short-term continuing resolution, get us to February, and have the Republicans in the majority step in and use the power of the purse to put the pressure on Joe Biden and Secretary Mayorkas and the terrible policies of the Democrats to deal with this issue at the border, deal with the IRS agent bill that I put in, as I told you. So many issues we could handle, the deficits, the spending on green energy, all the problems we have dealing with permitting and not allowing us to be energy independent again, unleashing our potential there. There's just so many things we could do. But unfortunately, we have Mitch McConnell and enough Republicans in the Senate preventing us from being able to take this power of the purse back.
So, the thing that I find, I only got 20 seconds left. I do want to just say this real quick. I want to acknowledge your efforts. You've been a leader on this in this NDAA bill of fighting for the troops and for the COVID response. So congratulations on that. I got 20 seconds. How big of a win was that?
This was huge. Unfortunately, we didn't get it all, but we got some, and it's baby steps here. I would love to see the troops get their back pay, get their military benefits reinstated if they were wrongly taken away from them. You know, as a member of the military, I know as my son is in the Marine Corps, when you are working in the military, all that time taken away from you affects your ability to retire. It affects your ability to serve. It demoralizes our troops. We've got to go back and revisit this next year when the Republicans are in the majority, and maybe get some like-minded Democrats who supported us this time around.
All right. If I don't see you again, Merry Christmas. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to you as well.